Begin at the beginning.
Listen, there's a story that has to be told. We who have come here today have come here for this.
Future happiness will come.
We could do something real together, you know? Build something, make something.
Everything you say is astonishing. Is it a dream?
More than a dream.
Am I awake? Who could believe this?
The great work begins!
Hi, welcome back to our podcast. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Nashana Nuratgel. So our topic discussion is related to contemporary theories, and I have a question for you guys that the ethnic and the gender diversity through contemporary plays, how is related to the contemporary plays. So let's get started. The contemporary theorists, the play and the theorist performance have been around for centuries, dating all the way back to the Athens, and according to some historians, even further. They were originally performed by only one actor called the protagonist, standing on the stage. The audience member would help with the story by shouting out cues to help him continue. Later, a playwright named Aeschylus made a radical choice that would change the history of play, adding another character to the stage, which he called the antagonist. This play was called The Persons. Its first debuted in 472 before Christ and is the last surviving Greek play from around that time. A play is simply an article of written word an actor used to put a performance and tell a story while on a stage. Just as when Aeschylus decided to make a chance. Contemporary theorists has taken this definition and turned it on its head for all theist fans. It has modernized play from what they were originally known for. It has become to the new age of plays, theatres, and the artistic performance. The contemporary theatres were first introduced in the 1880s by a man named Alfred Jarry as a way of including new technology in his performance. A contemporary play incorporates dance, object, music, costume, image, sound, vocal expression, text, lighting, and over various aspects of technology within the act of enthrall audience and keep them entertained. Throughout this lesson, the reader will learn about the variety of contemporary play style and change. Okay, and I'm gonna move on to the diversity of the performance. I have to tell you that the key words of the contemporary plays is the word diverse. Okay, let's begin.
Diverse styles of performance, many forms of contemporary theater and theatrical performance, including their characteristics and techniques, began in the past 100 years.
Why the theatre is diverse. Contemporary theatre and its diversity dominance, primarily white, middle class, cultural standards have been challenged since the 1960s. Efforts made to open mainstream theatres to praise about groups previously marginalized or ignored to establish theatres. To give these groups their own voice, companies and directors have championed radical change in theatrical conventions and in ideas about the nature and purpose of theatres.
Cultural diversity. Some groups have rebelled against marginalization. Other groups have questioned the desirability of absorption into the melting pot if their own culture, tradition, and aesthetic sensibility cannot be maintained, argument that acknowledging, accepting, and valuing difference is preferable to trying to achieve homogenization.
Diverse style of performance. Nowadays, when someone mentions theatrical performance, it is slightly the first thing that comes to mind are big Broadway, musical like Phantom of the Opera, and plays played by playwrights like Tom Stoppard, August Wilson, or Teresa Rebeck.
Diverse style of performance. Contemporary performance offers a more expansive range of experience, while new of hybrids forms continually evolve. Let's look at the major performances from in the last 50 to 100 years.
Gender diversities. Feminism is a collection of movements and ideologies aimed at defining, establishing, and defining equal political, economic, and social rights for women. A Doll's House is an example of a feminist play. Different races in play are often highlighted in praise. A good example of this is in Hairspray. Homosexuality is a large theme in contemporary theater, bent by Martin. Sherman is about gay men and the Nazi during World War II. Black comedy is a comic work that makes light of otherwise serious matter. Blue comedy is about nudity, sex, and bodily functions.
And what about the ethnic? I would like to tell you that the ethnic and the gender is connection. The contemporary play is open that all the playwright can show the quality. And the main point is that the playwright are from everywhere in the world. That means it no need to be a man or a girl. And every playwright are not the same pattern or story. And this is called the diversity of the performance. So now, that brings us to the end of our podcast. And I will give you some example that is a contemporary play. So let's get started.
Sick, don't you think?
Oh, is it?
Oh, yes!
To embark for the land of the Arabian Nights, a land of magic and mystery, a land of no video lighting, flash photography, mobile phones, and other handheld devices. So please, do not interrupt our journey with such distractions. Thank you.
I come from a land, from a faraway place, where the caravan camels roll. Where it's flat and immense, and the heat is intense. It's hotter than it's home. When the wind's from the east and the sun's from the west and the sand in the glass is right.
Thank you very much for your attention. And if you don't want to miss our podcast, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Let's see another times.